Hi, everyone. It's Debbie with Coldwell Banker. I'm here today with two great lenders from Synergy One. We've got Jeff Bullis and Stacey Dowling. Hello, both of you.
Hey
Hey.
guys. Hey Debbie.
Um, we wanted to get together today because I think we've all heard that the feds are considering increasing the interest rate possibly 3, even 4 times in 2022. So some of my clients have shown some concern about that, and they're saying, oh my gosh, how are we going to afford a house? What does that mean to me? So I thought I could talk with both of you that could just kind of bring this back, and let's talk everybody off the ledge and figure out, let them know what this truly means. So whoever wants to start.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely, Debbie. So what I tell my borrowers, I don't want people to panic right now. I know rates are increasing a little bit right now, but really, to be honest with you, we're just coming back to the normal again. We're coming back to where we were just pre-pandemic. So, for instance, in 2019, the average was 3.94 for an interest rate, and we went down to historical lows for 2.96 and 2.8 and 220 and 221. But those aren't normal. Those are historical lows, and that's just not the normal. So we're just coming back right now to where we were just pre-pandemic.
So do you think that the pandemic is what caused the rates to come down? So now we're just bringing them back up to where they naturally would be?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely so. And the good news here is I've got Stacey, who's my loan partner, and she's been in the business for about 30 years now. So she's pretty much knows what's going on here too. So what are your thoughts on this, Stace?
Yeah, the pandemic did bring rates lower, but 3.9, even up to 4.5 is still an incredibly low rate.
Absolutely.
I bought my first house in 1994 and had a 7% interest rate. So
I can remember 14.
Yeah. So the rates are still great, and there's other strategies to keep your payment low. It doesn't all have to do with interest rate or down payment. If we know the amount of money you have to put into the next purchase, we can help you strategize to make the most out of that money.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to throw in one of the strategies that we do have. If you have, assets around, there is options called buying down the rates. So I have a lot of borrowers that do that. If they have a little extra assets, they can buy that rate down. Obviously, there's a cost to that, but sometimes it's worth it when they have extra assets, to buy that rate down quite a bit. So that's one of our strategies. So
Sure. Okay. Anything else you can think of that might be of interest? Obviously a larger down payment is going to help, but everybody doesn't always have that. So I like the idea of the buy down.
Well, and another strategy that I've been doing a lot of, even when rates were super low, is instead of a larger down payment, say the difference between 10% and 15% down, you're still going to have mortgage insurance. So a strategy there is to put 10% down and buy out the mortgage insurance. And then you pay for it once and you're done. And that really lowers your payment. So there's all kinds of fun, and it is fun to figure out the puzzle, to see what's going to be the best use of your funds.
I think it's important that a lender sits down with every individual. I like when I have someone that can think outside of the box and go, this might be the norm, but you know what? Let's look at this. There's another way of doing everything. And interest rate, even if it increases by 1%, 1.5%, really the bottom line after a 30-year loan is not that much of a change.
It's not that much. And my whole thing is, if you have to pay for a roof over your head, you might as well own it. Would you rather pay $2,500 in a mortgage or $2,500 in rent?
Absolutely.
$2,500 in mortgage is an investment.
So $2,500 in rent is going to go up again in 6 months.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rent prices have increased dramatically over the last couple of years in Denver too. So it's definitely better to own your home than rent. That's for sure.
Well, I really appreciate both of you joining me today. And I think we've all learned some great little tips. And I hope that this makes everybody a little more comfortable about this what rate increase that's so scary.
Absolutely. There's nothing to be alarmed about. We're just coming back to normal and everything's going to be fine.
Well, thank you both. And if anybody has any questions, I'm sure you will after watching this video, you can reach out to any one of us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, it's great talking to you, Debbie.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.